Guys, this is Mr. Richard. So in this video, we are going to work with arithmetic series examples. We are specifically going to look at the examples on how you can apply. Remember, in the first video, I did show you how to derive the formula. Right, so in this case, we are going to apply. Then the first question says, evaluate the sum of the following, 10 plus 17 plus 14 and blah 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 to 500 terms. First thing first, guys, it is important to collect the data. Let's collect the data first. The first term there, it's given as 20. Then we need to find the difference since it's an arithmetic series, right? You first check 17 minus 20, that will be minus 3, and 14 minus 17, that will be minus 3. So in this case, this is an arithmetic series. Sometimes they will trick you. It's very important to know the difference between a geometric series and an arithmetic series. So in this case, D, it's negative 3. We can see there's a constant difference of negative 3 there. Then they said to 500 terms. So meaning that we do know the sum of terms that we are going to calculate. They are 500, but we don't know how many. We do know that Sn, it will be, we do know n here in this case. Remember that when you're using the formula, it's always Sn is equals to n all over 2a plus n minus 1d. So in this case, we know this n, it's 500 terms. They said we need to evaluate the sum of 500 terms. So let's put this into practice, okay? So let's apply the formula Sn, n all over 2, as well as 2a plus n minus 1d, which is the difference, the sum of how many terms? The sum of 500 terms. Then it's going to be 500, then divided by 2. Then what is the first term then? Definitely the first term is 20. Then where there's n, we shall put 500. 500 minus 1. Then the difference is negative 3. Okay, so from here, 500 divided by 2, that will be 250. Okay, then 2 times 20, that will be 40. Then 500 minus 1, that will be 400. That will be 500 minus 1, that will be 499. And 499 times negative 3, definitely that will be 1,497, right? Okay, then let's punch the calculator there. When you say 250, multiply by 40, open the bracket, 40, subtracted by 1,497, definitely it will give you 39,250, negative 39,250. So that's the solution in this case. Then let's go to number 2, which is number B. Number B, we're given negative 14 minus 10 minus 6. This is also a series, guys. Regardless, when they say when they can add or subtract, but this is still an arithmetic series, right? So first thing first, you collect the like terms. Oh, sorry for that. You're not collecting the like terms. The first term, it's negative 14. Then let's look at the difference. When you say negative 10 subtracted by negative 14, what are you getting there? What are you getting? You're getting 4. So in this case, it's going to be 4. The difference is 4. Or you could say negative 6 minus negative 10. You're still going to get positive 4. To how many terms? To 80 terms. They said to 80 terms in this case, meaning that we have S80, in which we don't know what is S80. So we need to find it. How do we find it? Let's put let's put this into practice using the formula. N all over 2 to a plus n subtracted by 1 and the difference. Calculating the sum of 8 terms. So 80 divided by 2. So where a, it's negative 14 plus, okay, our n, it's going to be 80. Subtracted by 1, the difference is 4 in this case. So 80 divided by 2, that will be 40. Okay, 2 times negative 14, that will be minus 28. Then 80 minus 1, that is 79. Then 79 times 14, that will be 316. That will be 316. Then from there, you're going to say 40. Open the bracket, 28 plus 316. you're going to get 11,520. So this is how you can apply an arithmetic series. Then let's go to the last question. Calculate the sum of the following finite series, right? We have to calculate the sum of the following finite series. Okay, first thing first, guys, also collect the data there. The first term, it's 3. The difference is 2 in this case. The difference is 2 because 5 minus 3, that will be 2. And 7 minus 5, that's 2. So the difference is 2. So we have the last term. In other words, we don't know the sum of the Sn. What will be the n? There is a missing n. So we are going to use a general formula to get Sn, right? So we are going to say Tn plus a n minus 1d. Okay. All right. Okay. What am I writing? A wrong formula. It should be a plus n minus 1d. The last term is given as 111. Okay, is it? It's 111, triple one. Yes. First term it's 3, n minus 1. We're looking for n. Then d it's 2. So let's work out this. 3. 2 will multiply everything that is inside the bracket. It will be 2n minus 2. Then 11. 111 there. 3 minus 2, that will be 1. So we are having 2n plus 1. Okay. Then we know 11 triple 1 minus this will be 110. Take 1 to the other side. It will be 111 minus 1, which will be 110. Then we are going to divide both sides by 2. When we divide both sides by 2, 110 divided by 2, that gives you 55. So meaning that n is 55. So we are having now Sn, as we are having S55, in which we don't know the sum of 55 terms that we are going to calculate. We now know that we are calculating for the sum of 55 terms. So because there's a last term, we can use this formula, Sn n all over 2, as well as a plus l. Okay. Or we can use the other one, or we can use this one. Still, they will give you the same answer. So we have S55 there. Then 55 divided by 2, as well as a. Our a is 3, as well as our last term is 111. Then what are we having there? 55 divided by 2. Okay, that will be 27,5. To make things easier, let me just punch this, or the whole of this. Therefore, 55 divided by 2, 3 plus 111. That will give us sum of 55 terms. That will be 3,135. That's the sum of sum of 55 terms. Hope you find this video useful, and don't forget to subscribe. See you on the next video where we are going to work with a geometric series. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and remember, we love you.